No matter.
Bye. Okay, so we moved, and for the second time this year.
Yeah.
Is it this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, for the second time this year. First time it was lockdown.
Oh yeah.
And then second time it's still lockdown.
No, it's not lockdown.
No, it is. It's level 1.
Okay.
So
yeah.
it is lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't tell people that it's not lockdown and then they go act out like it's
But
not
they are
lockdown.
already acting out. That's one.
But like telling them makes it, it's no longer lockdown. It's not. It's still
President
lockdown.
at Jerusalem. Dance.
There are still social distancing. So it's still lockdown. So twice during lockdown. The first time we moved
Level 5.
because we wanted bigger space.
Yeah.
We wanted to breathe. We wanted light. And then when we did, we had light.
We had space.
We had space, and we kind of breathed.
But we didn't have space inside. We had space.
But we had space inside because remember we got a couch.
Yeah.
There we couldn't get a couch. So we had space, but it went south, and not real quick, like for few months.
No, but it was okay. You know how they say when you boil a frog, you have to increase salt. I think for us also, we didn't see it because it was.
We were the frogs. Yeah.
Little, you know, when things happen and you just ignore them, like, you know, it's not a big deal because we are not fussy people. Are we fussy? Not.
Things must just work.
Yeah, we're not fussy. I don't think we're fussy. So we would just give grace. So we had like electricity issues where we were staying. So the electricity would just keep shutting down. Last month in October, right? We didn't have electricity for like 5 days, guys.
Yeah.
5 days. It was the worst. We had to throw away. You know, throwing away meat. When you throw away vegetable like cabbage, it's not that bad. When you throw away prawns, I had bought prawns.
I don't like throwing away food. So that wasn't fun. It wasn't funny. It wasn't fun. It wasn't an
nice.
Experience. It just no.
So we didn't have food. We didn't have food. We didn't have power, and we had to throw away our food. Work was affected. We'd just be roaming around in the mall.
Have you ever felt homeless?
Because when you
have a house with.
You go to the mall because you want to.
Yeah.
Now we were forced to go and work there. But after that experience, then we decided that, you know what, let's just go because there have been like a lot of issues where we were staying. But guess what? We didn't read the contract. So for the first time since we had been staying there, we read the contract. And the contract, guys, the contract was not a good contract. It was in favor of the landlord. Like there was nothing that implicated him in any way.
Yeah.
It was all about you, like the tenant, us. That if the tenant does this, then if the tenant does that, then you know.
Yeah, I always say the contract was like the 10 Commandments.
Thou shalt.
Thou shalt. It's just you doing things. Thou shalt. Hey, I'm not saying God didn't promise anything. God promised things. Yes, but in the Ten Commandments,
it was only for us.
Yeah, it was only for us. So, hey.
So we decided that, you know what, let's just move and find a place. So that's what we did. So I just from this experience, what I learned was that it doesn't matter how desperate you are to move, because you know when you move, you never think about the worst case scenario. Well, you know, so when you move, maybe you're in a rush, or maybe like you need a place now. So when a person gives you a contract, you just sign it so that you can get a place to stay. But if things go south, the person might pull out the contract to say, no, clause 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
So, like us, clause 5.
So read your contract. Read it with with the person who drafted the contract and ask questions where you don't understand. And even where you do understand, like just ask a question, because that's what we did when we moved. In fact, before we moved to the place we are now, we had to sit with the person who drafted the contract, the person being the landlord. So we sat with her. We're like, okay, so what did this part mean? What did this part mean? What did this part mean? Like we asked we asked questions, and she was able to answer them, and we were able to clarify a few things. I mean, you guys know that. Is it that am I a photographer or are we photographers?
We are photographers.
Okay, I'm a photographer. We are photographers.
And when you are waiting for someone to hold the umbrella, the diffuser for you, you'll be a photographer.
Yeah, I'm a photographer.
Right?
Are you not the assistant?
Oh, cantoras are not promoted.
Huh? No, not yet. Wait. Wait, no.
I was shooting. I shot a few snaps.
Yeah, you still have a few more snaps to shoot before you actually photographer. But yes, we had to clarify that, okay, we have a business we're running, and our business doesn't take space, half the time you won't even know we are running a business. So we just wanted to clarify that, because previously the previous landlord was acting out. Oh, he was trying to affect the deposit. The deposit we get after we leave. He was trying to affect that, saying that no, we were running a business and he didn't know. Meanwhile, he knew, just that it wasn't in writing. So that's another point.
Yes.
Make sure that everything communication
is in writing. Whether WhatsApp, email,
Facebook,
whatever it is, there must be a record.
Don't do calls. Don't do Don't do verbal communication. Don't go to them and talk. And
no,
say,
because that's what we did. We went to him and then asked him, you know what, we are you told him you're a photographer. Is it okay if I take pictures?
And he was like, dude,
no, do your thing, man.
Do your thing. I was like, okay, cool.
No consent.
Can't he?
Anyway, this is not the landlord's, that guy's show. It's our show.
Yeah, so that's another thing. Like, make sure that communication between the leaser and leasee is written. Make sure it's something you can track, you can go back to and say, no, you said this here. So that you won't have issues in the future.
Yeah. And also, guys, you have rights, ne? I read the law.
For that week, she became a lawyer.
You know what my problem is? If you have been watching the Jealous, you know that I don't like not knowing. So now if I don't know something and a person is using it against me, I don't like it. So that's why I had to go and study what does the law say? What are my rights as a tenant? And I have rights and the landlord has rights. And I had to go and check which one am I violating? Which one is he violating? Yes. So you have rights. There's the Consumer Protection Act, which is now more in favor of the tenant, because the Rental Housing Act is more in favor of the landlord. So people used to have problems where the landlords just get away with things. But now the Consumer Protection Act also protects tenants to say that, you know what, these are your rights. When you want to leave, the landlord can't just evict you. The landlord can't switch off your electricity and water. They are not allowed. So those are the things that are in the acts. So go read. If you're having landlord problems, go read about it and know your rights. And also know the landlord's rights, because I always want to know both sides of the story. I don't want to be surprised. So I always want to know, what are my rights? What is the landlord's rights? And also, Lilona, people, when you are staying in a place, take care of the place.
Yeah.
Just because it's not yours,
exactly,
it doesn't mean
take care of the place. Because this one, when we moved in, we'll give you a tour. I don't know if it's called a tour when it's just one bedroom. But
no, but yay! When we got here, the person it was a mess. Cupboards were broken. Paint was gone. You didn't know what they were doing. Hey, so take care of the person. Yes, it's not your place, but take care of it. Yeah, so if you're faithful with someone's thing, then it means you'll be faithful with your own. Yeah. So when we found this place, it was a mess.
The first day we came here, we didn't even see how big it was because of how much damage was in the place. It didn't look appealing. Even she didn't even want it.
I didn't want
she was
it.
like, you know what? No.
And then, you know, like rent, more Joburg, guys. Not even Joburg, mid-range. Mid-range rent is very expensive.
Yeah.
So you can't really get a decent place at an affordable price like we did with this one. So when we came in here, it was so dirty. I just wanted to get out of the house. I was by the gate. I didn't even care about the landlord. I was like, I'm not taking this place. You know, I'm not.
No, until the other ones tried to scam us. We were like, we've seen this before. These terms and conditions before that just pop up from nowhere.
No, yeah, now, okay, I wouldn't say I'm a naive person, but I'm a very trusting person.
Yeah, like
I always want to believe the best. The best. You know, I don't want to assume the worst. I always want to assume the best. But our previous landlord has taught me, Uguchi, I need, even though you are still assuming the best, but to be like careful of
pay attention to the
signs,
red flags.
Have discernment. Yes,
red flags. Yeah.
So I ignored all the red flags with the other guy because he was nice and he was always smiling. So I thought, Kanti.
People hide behind the false humbleness and smiling.
Humility. False humility.
Yeah, false humbleness. Humility and humbleness are the same thing.
Sure.
You wanted me to say false humility?
Yes.
Okay. People hide behind false humility, humbleness, and don't be deceived by the no, no, it's okay. I'll do it. We'll communicate. Meanwhile, when the person leaves, can't he? Even when we went in, we didn't know that contract was like that. Can't he, the person is like, no, you know, the contract is a beast.
They were protecting themselves and they didn't care. I don't like a person who doesn't care about someone else's well-being. Just well-being. It doesn't matter if we have a contract. Like if you come and shoot with Altari, I'm not gonna treat you like, no, we are just shooting. Like just well-being. Are you okay? Are you comfortable? Are you, because I'm providing a service.
Yeah.
So even when you are if you are a landlord, you're providing a service to a person, you need to care about their overall well-being. But because all things work together for good, for those that love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. I forgot the scripture. We are here and this place is so nice. It was dirty. We are still clean. We bought so much cleaning stuff, guys. I've never seen us buy so many cleaning stuff.
I didn't know I liked cleaning until I got here.
Yay! So we got here and it's actually a 1-bedroom. That one was like a cottage. This one is a bedroom. So
that one was a room.
Yes, guys, and it's raw. Like it's not nice, man.
If you are in the bedroom, you are in the living room. When you are in the living room, one leg is in the kitchen. So
at least toilet was separate.
Yeah.
I think we learn to be content in every circumstance. Us.
Yeah.
But when
that's what's there.
When you leave a circumstance, that's like a place, you're like, Is
that what we were? Yeah.
But we were happy there. Regardless of everything. I almost said irregardless.
Irregardless. Apparently, it's a word now. Like they had to give up. They gave up. They're like, you know what? Fine, take irregardless if you want double negative.
Okay, I know irregardless is very close to you.
Man.
Yeah, so we were happy, but because the scripture says we go from grace to grace, faith to faith, we are here, and the place is bigger, and actually by the grace of God, we got this place with same amount. Same price. Same price as same rent as where we were staying.
We started feeling like that guy was ripping us off. That to me.
Oh,
the previous one. Because Like,
I mean, we are here. There's a kitchen, there's a lounge, there's a bedroom, there's a toilet, there's a shower.
There's
so many rooms.
Just rooms everywhere.
So
we even have a patio. Patio.
We're gonna put lights on these lights.
I know some of you have like bigger houses, but we have patio.
But listen, we're gonna put these lights. We're gonna put them. We're gonna go dim. We're ready candles.
Yeah. So in case you're wondering, we have a promotion that's gonna be running.
It's running.
Yeah, it's running.
Yeah.
So book your shoot.
We're having a white Christmas. Cover the clothes.
Yeah, we know Christmas is white, but
Buba was spicy.
it's fine. It's fine. We're still having a white Christmas. As in color. White Christmas.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and I'm excited about this. So book your shoot, and then you can come and see our lovely place. Yeah, make biryani for you.
Yeah, but don't book for that reason. Book to come and see our place.
But
let's book the shoot.
But yeah, is it in hindsight? Yes. In hindsight,
these are the words she was discovering when she was studying to be a lawyer for that week, for 1 week.
So it was actually a blessing that the power was out and we were able to say we are moving. And I'm glad that Habi found this place, and I'm glad that for the first time I didn't have to look for a place, and I had to kind of like give room for you to look for a place and to communicate to the landlord.
Not really give room. She gave up. She was angry at the video. I was like, you know what? No, I'm not looking for a place. I'm done.
I was very disappointed, but anyway, yeah. So circumstances sometimes push us in another direction, but I thank God that we were able to move, even though our moving was another story.
Yeah, another story for another day.
We're able to move. We have this new beautiful place, and I absolutely love it. I have a kitchen. I love to cook, so now I can make cooking videos. Hey, it's biryani. Hey,
nice cooking videos one day.
Yes,
with me behind the camera.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, that's it. There's growth. I see growth. I see God adding onto our lives. We came from one tiny room. We went to a bigger yana. Now we have a whole cottage to ourselves with a patio.
Yeah.
So I see growth and
guys, this place is so big. We even have like cushions. Like we didn't have cushions before. Like this.
Okay, baby.
Cushions, guys. I didn't know I liked cushions. I thought I just liked couch to sit on. I like cushions also.
No, that's why I'm trying to be deep.
Oh, sorry. Okay, you can go deeper, Mama.
I forgot even what I wanted to say. But yeah, there's progress, and I just want to say that, you know what, wherever you are, if you are grateful, if you are content, God is able to move you. And I believe that from this place we'll be going to a bigger place, our own.
I hope we'll be going to our own house.
Yes, our own house, because moving and renting is not nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our moving story. I'm Hey, and don't forget to read your contracts. When it doesn't matter what phone, whatever contract that you're signing, read the.
When I read the contract,
read it down. Don't just sign.
Even with the highlighter,
even
you know how this the English is so complicated. They could be telling you to drink water, but by the time you're done reading the sentence, you want to go back and read again. Yeah.
That's the whole point. You must be confused and just give up and sign.
So read. Oh, so don't forget to do these things. You must like, subscribe, comment, share. I'll say it again. Like, subscribe, comment, share. If you're seeing this video for the first time, do all four.